In this video, we're looking at this Mfish electronic tank power station. They did provide the sample for review, but of course that does not affect your opinion in any way. This is a 140 watt GAN power station with 7 inputs, so you're going to have 3 AC outlets, 3 USB-C ports, and then a USB-A port. So definitely a very capable power station overall, but this is just the box that it comes in. I'll go ahead and look at it, kind of show you how it works and all that. So the first thing we have in the box is just a user manual. And underneath here is the actual power station itself with the cord underneath here. And here's the power station itself. We'll go ahead and take off this sticker here. You can actually get an idea of what it looks like. So definitely a very nice looking power station. We do have kind of aluminum blocks on the sides here, which looks really good. And then we do have, again, the 3 AC outlets on the front, as well as the other connections on the side here. So we have 3 USB-C ports and the USB-A port. What's very impressive about this is just going to be the power rating. So we do have 140 watts out of the USB-1, 100 watts out of the USB-C 2, 20 watts out of the third USB-C port, and then 18 watts out of the USB-A port. Those ratings are for the individual ports if you're using one at a time. If you're using all of them simultaneously, you'll get a little bit different numbers, which we'll look at more in a second. But overall, we do have very impressive specs for this, meaning this will be able to charge your devices at the maximum speeds possible. Then on the top here, we do just have the 3 AC outlets. Each one's going to be rated for 1250 watts, so quite a bit more, of course, but it's different because it is an actual AC outlet. But essentially, you'll be able to plug in 3 different wall devices and up to 4 other devices here, charging everything at very fast speeds. So other than all of our ports, we do also have some LED control, and that's going to be on the side here. It's kind of a touch capacitive button. We'll look more at that once it's actually plugged in, but that's how you control all your LED lights. And finally, on the bottom here, we do have some ventilation just to help with cooling. And we also have 8 rubber feet here just to prevent it from skidding around on your desk. So this is what I was talking about, that your ports will be a little bit throttled if you are using all 4 ports at the same time. That makes sense. It applies to every device like this. But thankfully, the user manual does do a really good job of kind of laying it out. So essentially what you want to do is use the ports in order. You want to use the C1 first, then C2, then C3, and kind of add in that way. The worst scenario is kind of using just the C3 and A1, for example. As you can see, you'll get much slower speeds and you'll be charging at only 15 watts total. So you definitely want to be sure to use them in the right order to make sure you are using this to its maximum capacity. It's going to be kind of shown here. So again, if you're using just the first one and the second one, it's going to be charging at 130 watts total, 100 watts for the first port, 30 watts for the second one. And if you are using all 4 ports, it'll get 65 watts out of the first, 45 out of the second, and then 15 watts between the third and fourth port. So still really solid overall, of course, but the 140 watt maximum is really only going to apply to using the first USB-C port while all the other ports are not being used. That being said, 140 watts is still incredibly impressive. That's going to be enough to charge a MacBook or other laptop at the maximum speed possible. But even if you connect a phone or lower powered device to this, because it is a GAN powered device, it will intelligently sense that you're trying to charge something a little bit less powerful, and it will adapt itself to protect your device while still charging at the maximum speed possible. And other than that, we do have a really nice braided cable that comes with a cable tie. It's going to be very durable and very sturdy overall, so you shouldn't have any worries about the cable wearing out. And once the charger is plugged in, this is what it looks like. Again, we do have LEDs on these kind of top dome parts here. You can customize it on the side pushing this button. So right now they're red. Push it again makes them green, yellow, blue, purple, kind of teal, white, or kind of glowing and different other lighting effects. So a couple of different options here. You can of course just turn them off, but you'd have several different modes between different colors, glowing options, all that. It does look very cool when you have this plugged in. To go ahead and use this, of course, you can connect any wall outlet, or you can connect a device via USB-C or USB-A. To show you how it works, we'll be using one of Mfish's other cables. I think it matches this really well because it is kind of metal and LED as well. So we'll go ahead and open up this side to reveal the USB-C port. We could connect via USB-A, of course, but that will be limited to 18 watts. So we're going to want to be using that full 140 watt capacity, and that will be via USB-C here. So we'll just connect this cable via USB-C. This cable will start to light up, indicating we are receiving power. And from here, we can just go ahead and connect our iPad. And then it will begin charging. Again, this is going to be charging the iPad at the absolute maximum speed possible. It does support up to 35 watts, and this is a 140 watt charger. But again, because of that GAN technology, it's going to kind of turn it down to the 35 watts, protecting your device's battery while still ensuring it's charging at the maximum speed possible. So overall, this is a really solid charger. I think it looks really good on a desk because it is made of metal, it has those LEDs. And on top of looking good and having really good build quality, it's also going to charge all your devices at the maximum speed possible. The one exception to that would be if you're charging a bunch of laptops, but even then you could just leave a MacBook alone plugged into this 140 watt charger, and it will fully charge a 16-inch MacBook Pro from 0 to 100% in just under 2 hours. And if that wasn't impressive enough, it will charge a 14-inch MacBook Pro from 0 to 50% in only 30 minutes. So overall, this is a great investment for your desk to ensure everything is charging very quickly. It's going to give you easy access to 3 AC outlets and 4 ports to charge your other devices at very fast speeds. So overall, it's a very solid power station, and I think it's one of the few that look good enough to actually keep on your desk. So that combined with it being super functional, make it a very solid product overall.